Welcome back to another video. Today's a little sad video. We're going to talk about the tragedy of Satoru Gojo, who may or may not be dead depending on your interpretation of the last chapter, Jujutsu Kaisen 261. Of course, manga spoilers. And again, now we know Satoru Gojo, at the pinnacle of the Jujutsu Society, no one could match him in strength. At least no human Jujutsu sorcerer could match him in strength, right? Then the question was posed to him by his best friend Geto, who turned his back on him following the events of Toji and following the events of those two young girls in the Jujutsu, in that little village. Is he the strongest because he's Satoru Gojo, or are you Satoru Gojo because you're the strongest? And that answer was clearly answered in this past chapter, as no one thought of Gojo as a human being, just as a weapon for Jujutsu Society, with Yuta being the one to take over his body in an event that Gojo lost against Sukuna, knowing that he is the strongest and he is the best shot at defeating Sukuna, alive or dead, with his infinite void, his countless cursed energy, his body being able to train to perfection. But we can't forget about Satoru Gojo, is that he always smiled for his students. When his students were sad, he told his students to enjoy their youth, because Gojo, for a short little time, was happy during his youth, where he had a group of friends that enjoyed him for him and not because of his countless strength. He didn't have a normal childhood because there was a bounty on his head when he was born. How you put a bounty on a baby is crazy to me. Right? So everyone kept looking at him. Everyone kept trying to kill him. The only person that even got close humanly was Toji, and Toji basically failed because he didn't go for the brain. Sukuna didn't go for the brain, but Gojo is somewhat dead, or whatever your interpretation is. Right now, with Yuta taking over his body for 5 minutes. Also, time out with this sad one. 5 minutes in anime time is like 4 or 5 chapters. Let's not act like 5 minutes is not long in anime time. It is crazy long. But anyway, back to series. With him having a bounty as a child, he's not able to really express himself the way he is. And since he has this phenomenal technique, the phenomenal genetic trait of the 6 eyes, and even his clan, the Gojo clan, is in the big 3 just because of Gojo. We have no other information of the Gojo clan except that it's just Gojo, no one else, just Gojo. But anyway, even after his death, even if we think he's dead, I think he's dead, he's being used as a weapon against Sukuna. Any means necessary to get away with Sukuna. Obviously, everyone agreed to this idea. Even Shoko, his own friend from his teenage years, didn't even bat an eye at it. Yuta is the only one who spoke up for Gojo, because he's the only one that cared that, hey, we want Gojo to live through this fight, while everyone else was preparing for the worst possible scenario. Also explains why Yuta was more serious during watching the fight, because he knew that he didn't want his sensei to lose, as he was a good person and he didn't want to take over his body. Also, this is kind of the end of the video, so I'm going to point this out. This is really smart by Gege, because now in the recent chapter with Yuta dying, basically Gojo dying or dead, he can get rid of 2 fan favorite characters that have basically done nothing. Basically have carried the story. Also shine more shine on Yuji. And I know this will be another video, so I'm gonna leave you with this if you have stuck towards the end of this video. Where is Hakari and Utame? They have to be watching this fight with popcorn for sure. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. Gojo, Satoru, we'll miss you, and you're surely a tragedy.